Hi guys, if you are new here, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you and welcome back. Today I will be making my copycat IKEA Swedish meatballs. For my recipe, you will need 2 slices of white sandwich bread. Cut the crust off and cut it into little cubes. 1 small onion. I only had large, so I'm only using a half an onion. 10 ounces of ground beef, 10 ounces of ground pork, 1 egg, 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, and 1/4 teaspoon of allspice. You will need 3 tablespoons of butter, 3 tablespoons of flour, 2 cups of beef broth, a half a cup of heavy cream, salt and pepper to taste, and some oil to fry the meatballs. First, we are going to take our box grater and we are going to grate our onion into a big enough bowl that all of our meat and our breadcrumbs and everything will fit into. When you are doing this, you want to be very careful not to get a finger in this, because that would not feel too good. Just be careful when you're messing with sharp objects. Now that I have grated all of my onion, I am going to get the onion and any juices off of the grater. And since my onion did not make very much juice, I am going to put just a little bit of milk in my onions, and I'm going to mix it, and then I'm going to put my breadcrumbs into the onion mixture, mix it around, and I'm going to let this set for 1 minute. Now that our bread cubes and onion have set for 1 minute, we are going to add our pork, our beef, our nutmeg and allspice, our egg, a little bit of pepper, and a little bit of salt. And we are going to mix this together well. Now that I have my meatball mixture mixed, I am going to take my cookie scooper and get some of the mixture in my hands, roll them, make some meatballs, and I need to do this with all of the meat mixture. Try and make sure that all of the meatballs are uniform. And we will continue to do this with the rest of the meat mixture. Now that I have all my meatballs formed into balls, it is time to fry them. I'm going to turn my eye to medium-high heat and put about 1 to 2 tablespoons of oil into my pan, and I'm going to let this come up to temperature. Now that our skillet is hot, we are going to add our meatballs. We do not want to crowd the skillet. We are going to brown them on each side. If we have to do batches because you do not want to crowd them. Now that the first batch is browned on all sides, we will take them out. We can add our second batch of meatballs. The second batch of meatballs are done, and I will take them out of the skillet. And because I do not have that much grease in the skillet, I do not have to drain it. But if you have a lot, you will want to drain the grease. Once the meatballs are out, I am going to add my butter. And I want to melt it completely. Now that our butter is melted, we are going to add our flour. And we are going to cook this for about a minute so we can get the raw flour taste out. Now that our sauce has cooked for about a minute, it has browned, and I will add my beef broth into the flour mixture, and I will stir to mix it well. Once the broth turns into a boil, like it has now, I will add my meatballs into the liquid. And add any juice that is in the bowl. Now we let this simmer for about 10 minutes. Has been about 10 minutes and our sauce has thickened a little bit. We will add our heavy cream, and we are going to cook this for about 2 minutes. Now that this has cooked for about 2 minutes, it's time to plate. I have paired my copycat IKEA Swedish meatballs with some mashed potatoes, some cranberry sauce, and broccoli. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. If you want to see me cook something, comment down below what you would like to see me cook next. Thank you.